Hello everybody, JBricks11, and today we have the new LEGO City Hospital set. So let's get into it. As you can see, just outside you can tell that it's a very modern design with a lot of curves and many different windows. Outside there's an ambulance, which we'll cover in a little bit, as well as a helicopter. So let's just look at the general outline. Alright, so as you can see, this is the hospital with all the minifigures and vehicles removed. You can tell there's a road plate. It actually doesn't use the new pieces, like the center lane, I guess. And it just uses 1x4s, and it uses 2 of those, one in white. And my guess is that you're supposed to put the ambulance there. So if you decide that you want to build another ambulance, you can put like one there. That's the immediate response, and then one just kind of parking off to the side. But anyway, as you can see, there's also a little railing here with a couple plants, which this design is used quite a bit around the hospital, minus the railing. And then as you can see right here, there's like a little seating area. And if we turn it around, you can kind of get a sneak peek at what's inside. On the roof, there's nothing much. There's just this sign. And I wish it was stationary using like a 2x2 jumper plate, because then it would just stay on there and it wouldn't move around. But I mean, when it spins, you know, it looks kind of like a gas station. And right here, as you can see, you have a helipad using the new highlighter yellow piece. Now, I don't know if you're able to see it, but if you hold this up directly to light, you can actually kind of see through the piece, which I don't like, because right there you can kind of see studs showing. But other than that, I like the new color. I just wish that you couldn't see through it. Now right here we have another flower bed, as well as a couple chairs, which is odd because the only way that you could access those chairs is by the helicopter. And I guarantee if you want to get some fresh air, they're not going to make the helicopter come down to pick you up. Anyway, right here we have the new squirrel piece. This one's in medium nougat, and it's a new piece, and I really love it because we haven't had any squirrel pieces, and around here in Illinois we actually have a lot of squirrels, so that's nice. There's also some foliage on the roof, and so that's about it for the outside, other than these new double door pieces, which are really nice because it gives a 6x6x5 opening into the hospital, rather than using 2 doors and still having that archway in the center. So turning it around, you can see right here there's a hospital room with a bottle, as well as a couple flowers. And over here there's a small fish tank, and if you can just barely see it in there, but there's also a baby crib carriage thing. Right here there's a bathroom with a funny poster that says wash your hands, because, you know, like COVID and everything. Right there's a bottle of hand sanitizer, and if you look in this little cabinet here, there is a replacement bottle that you can use when the original one is empty. So just put that back in there, and then we can move down here to a cafeteria / reception desk. As you can see, there's a couple of sandwiches. Those are very simple designs using the 1x2 round pieces in tan, as well as just a couple pieces to simulate like meat, cheese, lettuce, and other products and ingredients you'd put on a sandwich. In here, it's like a mini fridge, so if we take that out, as you can see inside, there's just a little soda, and that's using the cap design, like the soda tap. And on here they also have an oven to cook something. I don't know what they would cook. I mean, There's really nothing in here other than the fish. Right here, we have a simple water tank design, which I really like because it includes the 2 cups on the side. And then right here is where you'd insert the cups in and get your water. And right here, there's 2 waiting seat areas. So these are just seats in the dark blue color. And right here, you actually get another soda with the soda can lid design. And then right here, this is actually very interesting. You fold that out, and there's a little kids' play area. Now, as you can see, there's a sticker right there on that piece. And right here, there's actually a drawing print. So it's nice that it's not a sticker, it's an actual print. And that just goes on one of the decorations in here. And also, there's kind of an Easter egg to the first ever Lego set, which was the duck, which, it was just, you'd pull the string, and the duck would follow you, kind of. And, also another thing is that this plant here, it's supposed to sit on this little, like, flower pot, I guess. But it always seems to fall off when I open and close this play area. So that's the only flaw in that part of the plant. But anyway, right here is probably my favorite room. It's the MRI/X-ray scanning room. Now, as you can see, it's got this stretcher piece, which is used multiple times in the set. And that just slides back and forth into there and out of there. So let's just put a patient on there. It still slides in with the patient. And you can actually see through the window right there when the person goes in and out. There's also lights that are not in just yellow. They're using like a brighter yellow. So that's neat. There were, I believe, 6 of those 6 in this one area. And back there's just a syringe, also another little COVID reference. And then there's a jar of some sort of like antibody or something. And there's a couple drawers with nothing in them. Right here, there's a few stickers, including the Lego skeleton. And that's actually the brain case of a Lego person, which I find funny because it has the stud in the center there. So yeah, I really like that. And so yeah, that's about it for the main build, which is the hospital. So let's get into the side builds. Alright, so right here, this is the ambulance set. It's using the new highlighter yellow pieces. Now this is a prime example. If you actually take off the hood and hold it up to the light, you can kind of see through it. Like right there, you can definitely see through the to the studs underneath. And I really like this ambulance. A lot of people don't like it, but I really love it. It looks kind of like something that you'd see on a beach, you know, like a beach cruiser ambulance. And it's just a simple color scheme with teal. Now it looks a bit darker on the camera. It looks more like medium azure, but it's actually a teal color. And then there's a black stripe, as well as the white here, and then more of the highlighter yellow pieces. And as you can see, there's just a few light bars on the front and back. And right here, I don't know what this is supposed to be. I mean, it looks kind of like a spray bottle, but I don't know why you need a spray bottle on an ambulance car. Yeah, an ambulance. And then, as you can see right there, you know, just using a couple stickers for the actual hospital logo. And right in there, you can actually fit a stretcher. So if we take, there's actually a stretcher that comes with this, which I'm getting right now. As you can see, this stretcher piece fits right in there. Just slides right in there. You know, you can close the doors. Now, unfortunately, you can't fit an assistant, you know, so like nobody can sit in there with the patient. However, you can fit someone in the driving cab, which is nice. So, anyway, that's about it for the ambulance. Let's get on to the other side build. Alright, so this other side build is just a simple helicopter. Now, this probably could have been used and dropped the price down to at least like 110, 100, well, possibly 100. And anyway, it's using more teal. As I said in the ambulance, it looks more like medium azure. But on the back there, it has a, I guess like a little box or storage unit. And it just has a simple clear jar. So we can put that back in. And as you can see, this vehicle also uses the new highlighter yellow. And it uses this, I'd say a bit uncommon windshield piece. Now, as you can see, that just goes up and down, so you can put a minifigure in there. And right there, there's a print for a dashboard, as well as the stick or the control stick, which would control the rotors and the way the helicopter turns. Now right here, this is supposed to be a vent, I believe, but to me it looks more like you would fry a hot dog on it or something. It looks more like a grill. And right there, as you can see, just the rotor that would make the helicopter turn, as well as more stickers, unfortunately, because I like when they're prints, stickers. Sometimes you mess them up, sometimes they'll get like a hair underneath or air bubbles. So I wish that was a print, but other than that, I feel like this wasn't needed. And another thing is that you can actually put it on the helipad, which it's okay. I mean, it fits on there. But there is another helicopter rescue set that came with this new line of sets, and unfortunately, it can't fit on that helipad. But anyway, that's it for the helicopter. Let's take a look at the figures. Alright, so these are the first 5 minifigures in the set. As you can see, all these figures are doctors that would work there at the hospital. So anyway, right here we just have a character from the Lego City lines. And I like that torso piece, which has the stethoscope, as well as the gloves. And other than that, there's really nothing special. As you can see, there's no alternative face. So this doctor must have a lot of good news all the time, because he's always happy. And as you can see, the next figure is just using the same torso and leg piece. And I love the hair piece, actually. I think it looks really nice. And if you take that off, there's like a facial print, which is enjoyment, I guess. Like, she's, I guess, really, really happy. And right there, she is smiling. And the next figure is another unnamed figure. He has a different torso print, actually. I believe he would be the nurse. And he doesn't have gloves on. However, he still has the stethoscope piece, but the torso print is different. On the back, nothing really special. And as you can see, there's no alternative face. I also really like this hair piece too. It works good for a couple of minifigures, custom minifigs. Anyway, right here, we have the helicopter pilot. He comes with the newer helmet piece. Just using the bigger visor. And right there, as you can see, using the new highlighter yellow piece for the torso. And the medical logo, I guess, is on the back. And yeah, nothing too special. As you can see, no alternative face. So anyway, this is the ambulance driver. She has the same leg print and torso print as the helicopter pilot. And as you can see, no alternative face. But I also like this this hairpiece, how it has the hat dual molded into the hair. So that's about it for the doctors, and let's take a look at the patients. Alright, so these are the patients. As you can see, there's this person who just has a really neat torso print, which looks like a mountain with a bunch of paint splattered in the background. He's wearing some jeans, and there's really nothing too important on the back there. But this is actually a really neat head print, because you can use it as a man who is kind of balding, I guess. But it's made to fit with this specific hair piece. I think it looks very nice. I could use it, the headpiece, more often for, like I said, people who might be balding. But anyway, on to the next figure. This guy is from the Lego City Stunts line, and as you can see, his belt is made out of like caution tape material, and he has some body armor on. And you can also see that he has a big bruise with some bandages over it, as well as some missing teeth. And if you take this hairpiece off, which is kind of similar to the doctor from before, as you can see, that's where he'd be wearing the helmet, which is included with the set. His helmet is using the same sort of print as his belt. So if we put that on, he looks really cool with that on, I think. And you know, you can lift up the visor, and this is just the older helmet piece compared to the pilot's. So the next minifigure is a mother who is giving birth. As you can see, she's just wearing the hospital gown, and she has long blonde hair. And if you take the hair print off, you can see she's just kind of proud. And right there, she's really happy, possibly seeing her child for the first time. And her child is actually included in the set as the simple baby design. This baby, there's really nothing special. There's no printing, nothing really. I mean, it's the newer one where you can take the head off and you can turn it side to side. But other than that, nothing really special. And right here you have a kid who kind of looks like Charlie Brown, just a little bit. He's got orange hair, which is interesting. I really like that piece. It's a variety from the blonde and black hair and brown hair. As you can see, this kid has a broken arm or a broken hand. It's using the cast piece, which I believe was using the Lego Friends, which was originally made for mini dolls. But he also uses the short legs rather than the mid legs. I really wish Lego would just get rid of the small legs and just continue using the mid legs, because the mid legs can move, and obviously those ones are stationary. But that's it for the patients. Let's just look at some other side figures. Alright, so right here we have some more figures that come with the set. As you can see right here, we have the Vita Rush clown, which was introduced in the stunts line. And I love this afro piece. I've never had one before, and I really love it. Now the pants piece are using the school bus yellow, and the hand printing is orange, as well as the torso, which is a light green. There's a jacket which has the silver on it, so it kind of reflects in the light. And then if we take this hair piece off, you can see he has an alternative face where he's happy, and then this one where he's laughing. So that's about it for the Vita Rush clown. And then right here, we have a grandma, which would be with the kid with the broken arm. And she's just wearing a generic torso piece, you know, nothing special. I wish there was more back printing, but I mean, I feel like a little bit more would have been too much, so that's okay. She comes with the purse piece. Now, obviously, that one doesn't open like the briefcase, but I really like it because it matches the color of her pants. And then, if you take off her hair, you can see she does have an alternative face where maybe she fell asleep or is just closing her eyes and enjoying the moment, or just thinking about stuff, I guess. I don't know. And then right here, we just have a janitor or a custodian. I believe that torso print isn't new, and it's just the piece where it's the overalls with the scissors and the pen. And as you can see, if you take off the hair piece, there is an alternative face where she's kind of winking, I guess. And so yeah, that's about it for the janitor / custodian. So let's just see some other side builds. So as you can see right here, we have a wheelchair. I don't know who would need to go in it. Maybe the mom, like if she was rushed to the hospital. Maybe the kid with the broken arm. I don't know. Or maybe they're just pushing the clown in to see the kid's reactions, you know, cheer him up. So it's just another wheelchair piece. I have like 5 of these now, I think. They're less and less exclusive, more and more common. Right here, there's a brush piece that goes with the janitor. Nothing new, it's just the broom piece that's been used like millions of times. And right here we have the new mountain bike design with the orange wheels. It's basically supposed to be a stunts motorcycle, but just like not using that piece because those bikes are kind of expensive. So they just kind of substitute it for a mountain bike. And overall, I think that's okay. I mean, obviously you're not going to get a stunt set with a Lego, like a normal Lego City environment. So let's see my overall thoughts of the hospital. Alright, so that was my unsponsored review of the Lego hospital set. Like I said, these are my personal thoughts. I think it's an okay set. I mean, for $120, I think it might be a bit expensive because it only comes with 816 parts, which leaves it at 15 cents per piece. So, the figures I really like. There's not a single one that I don't like. I mean, they all kind of fit into the environment. As for the rooms, I wish the bathroom, which was in the back corner, I wish that was just another generic hospital room because it would have worked better with this one. The playroom, I like that because in a lot of hospitals you see that. And the double doors, I like that new piece. It can be very useful in a lot of cases for building stuff like hotels, airports, stuff like that. The ambulance, I really like this. I love the new color scheme rather than just red, blue, white, you know, all the generic colors. And then up here, the helicopter, I don't think it needed to be in the set, you know, like there's really no purpose for it because it can't carry anything except for the little jar. And overall, I like this set. I mean, there's definitely more pros than cons. And thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like if you want to see more Lego reviews. Also, an update. The ultimate Lego build, that video is still trying to upload. For some reason, I edited it and I tried to upload it, but it's just staying at 0%. And it's just not going well, so I'll try to figure that out. But that's it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching.